What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another video. This is your girl, Really Okay Content, bringing you a special today. We're gonna learn how I went from pretty bad at PvP to okay at PvP in 1 week. Now, if you aren't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button and smash that like button as well. I love to see you all. I have more videos coming out. I can't wait. Please, 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 if you like this, subscribe. Love you all. All right, let's get into the video. So you guys may be wondering, how did I do it? And what exactly did I do? So here's what I did. I used an aim trainer, link in the description, and it's free. And I just played a bunch of aim games every day for like 10-20 minutes. And then I played 10 rounds of PvP, and I kept track of all the scores. And so here's the data. The first game is the target tracker, which you are seeing on the screen right now. When I first did this, I got 120 hits. When I did this a week later, I got 209. I went up like a crazy amount. And it was all thanks to just doing it every day. Repetition really helps with this stuff. The second game I did was the precision tracker. When I did this on the 4th of February, I got 31 over 67. When I did this on the 9th of February, I got 44 over 67. That was a huge increase with the same denominator, so it was very easy to tell how much I had improved. The third game I did was the random movement tracker. When I did this on the 4th, I got 1055.67. When I did this on the 9th, I got 941.67. It was insane how much I improved in that one. And it just felt more eloquent with the mouse. It was easier to move. It was easier to figure out where I should be in relation to the target. The final thing I did was clicks per second. And I actually got worse, like a lot worse. I went from 5 clicks per second to 4.8 clicks per second. I have a strong theory that you can't really learn clicks per second in a short amount of time. It's something you develop over a long time. And I mean, it kind of matters because it's 1.8, but it doesn't matter in 1.16, and that's what counts. So what do all these numbers mean? I've been throwing numbers at you, and different games I've been doing have been flashing up on screen. Well, all of these games are designed to help you learn how to use your mouse and be able to track targets and assess quickly where and how they are doing. If they're moving, if they're staying still, it's all about the mouse and your hand-eye coordination. It all comes back to hand-eye coordination. And that's essentially what PvP is. It's how fast can you click the player, how fast can you move, how accurately can you aim, how fast you can move from 1 item bar to 2 item bar. That's what PvP is. So what were my PvP stats? So for the third, which I lost the footage for the third because I transferred computers halfway through, but it's okay. I just used the footage for the fourth. It was basically the same day. For the third, I lost 10 out of 10 games. For the fourth, I lost 10 out of 10 games. For the fifth, I lost 10 out of 10 games. And guess what? For the sixth, I lost 10 out of 10 games. But the 7th, 8th, and 9th, I won 1 game, which to me is a huge improvement because I am not good at PvP. I cannot stress this enough. I am not good at PvP. Up until I did this, I was scared of hitting people. That's how bad at PvP I was. And as you can see on screen, this is one of my first PvP fights I've ever done. I didn't play duels before this. I've never played duels before. And now I kind of like duels. So maybe I'll do more duels. Yeah, so I spent probably about 10 to 15 minutes every night just working on PvP to see if I got better. And I got better. And the results and data show that. And I think it's important to mention that it wasn't that much of a time commitment to get way better. I started winning Bed Wars after this, guys. I mean, it was 4v4, but I still won Bed Wars. I've gotten better at PvP, and I suggest if you're scared of PvP, don't like it, don't hate, you have mixed feelings about it, you're kind of like, oh, I don't really want to. Yeah, I would suggest you try this and see what happens. Along with doing these target tracking challenges, I also actually researched how to do PvP in 1.8. And I did get some really helpful hints. Like you see on screen, I'm jumping right now. Don't do that. Knocks you back, makes it harder to hit the person you're trying to hit. I'm just being knocked back over and over and over again. Also, utilize the fishing rod and bow. If they're far away from you, snipe them. If they're, a moderate distance, bow them. And you have to really get good at switching between your sword and your fishing rod. That's will help immensely. Also, another tip that they don't mention that often, and it's like a little secret between us. Can't tell anyone, okay? Listen to a villain playlist. When I started listening to villain playlists, oh my god, my stats skyrocketed. You have to be in the right mindset. You have to be positive. You have to be pumped. You have to be ready to fight people. Yeah, so definitely do your own research and figure out what strategies work for you. Are you more of a just bow them from afar? Do you light the ground on fire and have them walk into it? You have to really kind of feel out your own strategy. So my least favorite game out of the ones I played was definitely Precision. But as you can see, the second time I'm doing this, well, it's not the second time, it's the end. But the time I'm doing it now, I'm really fast, I'm pretty accurate. Even though Minecraft targets are pretty big on your screen, I would highly recommend if you want to use this for helping your aim with your bow. That's what helped me. I was able to hit a lot more bow shots after doing this. So the next game coming up was probably my favorite game ever. It was the target tracking game, and I would just play this as a game, honestly. I really like this. But it really helped me with tracking where the player was. It helped me go through the player and turn around and still fight them. Because when you hit a player in the back, even if they're blocking, they still take damage from it. So I would highly suggest this one, especially if you're in 1.8 PvP to 1.16. This is the perfect for hitting players from behind. I really, really like this game. This one helped me a lot. So who will this work for? I think it will work for anybody. If you need more hand-eye coordination with your mouse, I'm sure this will help you. And even if you don't, even if you're a master PvP player, even if you're Technoblade himself, it's still always good to brush up on, some tracking of targets and clicks per second. But yeah, I would say try it out, see how much better you get. Let me know in the comments your stats and how you did. I didn't, do amazing on all my stats. And yeah. So my clicks per second weren't that good, and I know I really need to work on clicks per second, but I'm going to analyze what I did well in these PvPs, and we're going to ignore the clicks per second because it got worse. Oof. But that's okay. Also, shout out to hypixel for having really good duels and not a laggy server. Alright, so I'm hyped, I'm pumped, I got that music going, you got it. So you see, I'm not jumping anymore. I cut out jumping mostly unless I'm really far away and can easily get to them. I mostly cut out jumping. And I'm just going in. I am, trying not to be intimidated. I'm trying not to be timid. You have to really be bold. And it worked. And as you can see, I turned around. I was able to get behind them and hit them from behind at some points. That was really helpful. Alright, all my beautiful lovelies, it is that time of the video where it is time to sign off. So, if you don't follow me on TikTok, do. TikTok recently blew up, although, not really. But also, I love it. I love everybody on there. They're all so sweet. My Twitter, please follow that. I post updates about streams and everything. Twitch, I stream live. I do PvP, I do Bed Wars, I do everything. Love you all. Subscribe. Mwah!